Hello everyone, PraisGood here, and welcome back to more of Fire Emblem Warriors. Last time, we finished basically all the content in the base game of Fire Emblem Warriors. If this game didn't have any DLC, we'd be done with the project as of yesterday. Unfortunately, we have quite some way to go. Now just to recap, even though I've said this many times over, but the recap is kind of necessary. We're going to go through and we're going to go do mission maps or history mode maps, primarily based on the characters we have that we're using that are DLC in the order that we've been acquiring them. So we're doing the Princess Minerva map, then we're going to go to the Norda map, and then Land of the Gods. And then everybody else should be caught up and up to speed in terms of scrolls and all that stuff. Plus, in doing these, we'll get some additional master seals that we can use in future characters that will, like with this map, we can start putting master seals on characters that, you know, we haven't. We know that we're going to try and force into the fold overall. Plus, in doing this, you know, we'll get the materials so Minerva can actually have a 6th slot.
Prince Xander, I cannot abide by these tactics of yours. Let me attack the rebels head-on and keep my pride as a knight of Macedon.
Ah, you mean the same pride that cost us all those soldiers back in Aurelis? If we're to regroup, we need to buy time. My tactics are perfectly suited. That aside, Minerva, why exactly are you here? You left your post. Not very wise. Might I remind you, poor conduct on your part could have repercussions. Lyssa's comfort as our guest remains within your control. At least somewhat.
I am aware of the situation, thank you. I did not come to make trouble. But might I see Lyssa? Just for a little while. She's a dear friend, and I swore I'd keep her safe.
Impossible, I'm afraid. She is a hostage after all, and not mine. I find the whole matter disagreeable, but if you are so concerned, follow orders.
I understand. But the Altean Knights are smarter than you give them credit for.
So this kind of gives leeway to Minerva's whole story. I talked about it slightly, but I think this works with it. I think this kind of helps explain it. Now, I'm going to mess up names or just flat out blank on names. Because at one point I remembered the name of one of the characters and I've forgotten it. So what is happening here is we're basically going to attempt to recruit Minerva in this battle. And this is how Minerva ends up joining Marth's side instead of being against Marth in the grand scheme of Shadow Dragon. The big bad of the game effectively has Minerva's sister, younger sister, as a hostage in Shadow Dragon. Rescuing the sister basically lets Minerva do as she pleases and lets Macedon act on their own free will. Again, I don't have all the characters' names. Minerva's sister starts with an M, I'm pretty sure. I don't have all the details. Excuse me. That's a 71 way up there. I guess we are in endgame, and if we want to go straight to the end, we could just go straight to the end, but there's a lot to get over there. I'm just like thumbing around, seeing who has what. Like I said, there'll be 6 maps with there's the one. So there's gonna be 3 maps total, or 3 battles total per map that's going to have the Mementos on it. And I'm going to make a mistake and just charge headlong into this. Okay, I had to look and see. Okay, am I gonna be you know, cut off at the knees on this one? I'm not. So unfortunately, to everybody's dismay, guess what's back? Yeah, that's right. Possibly spending an entire video on one mission. Oh. Well, I suppose she was introduced in the set. Lynn is here. And because of my battle, I have to reset all my characters. It'd be great. It'd be grand.
Best of luck.
What?
It'll be grand. It'll be the grand master plan.
As you wish, of course.
Right here.
Now we are gonna. Now I am kind of abiding by the thing I said earlier, where I said, "Oh yeah, I'll use my
Good to go.
I'll use my what you call it? Tiki's the only one I need, right? Yeah.
Good luck.
I'll use the character that is the featured character of the map, which in this case is Minerva.
Yes.
So we are going to be using our featured character throughout these battles.
Let's go.
I didn't check the condition, but I'm pretty sure it's 1,000. Even though we're in DLC town with this.
I wish there was.
But yeah, even though we're in DLC town, they could very easily change up the condition. I'm pretty sure they're going to do 1,000 for the first one, and then they'll give us a unique one for the second one. Walk closer. Walk closer, dragons. Fine, I'll walk closer to you.
This is for my friends.
Oh, Lynn is the captain? Okay, that explains. Lynn is the big bad on the map. Okay, fair enough. Oh, it's a shadow assault.
My way. Mission.
Now, all the dragons need to come closer. Fine.
Mission started.
There we go, handle.
Word is out.
I feel like I'm just chasing Minerva down, by the way.
I see enemy reinforcements. Brace yourself.
Which, I need to remember that there is an enemy to stop en route. Oh, that is a shadow. Oh my gosh.
Received a report.
This could be so funny. Hold on. This could be incredibly funny. Oh, never mind. She's dead. It won't drop materials because it's a shadow like that. Dang it. Yeah, it's that kind of shadow, so it will not drop materials. That's unfortunate. Anyway, I'm going to claim a base really quick. Alright, now we got to head back north. I was really just like, wait, Linda's here. I can just... Linda's here. I can just go ahead and cheese this all out.
Enemy reinforcements. Mission started.
There we go. This should extend the gauge a bit. Not a whole lot, but a bit, so I can keep the ball rolling. Now, come in the fold. I need this fort, and I need you die.
The mission started.
And I have somebody in my base already.
Word is ours.
Okay, I hope everybody's going after a rally captain or something of importance.
Let's do this. Right through.
I just really hope they're going to go through a captain. So yeah, this might be back into panic times for a little bit because we're doing fights that are a little bit beyond the normal for challenge. We're at a starting point. We're at a starting point of.
Something needs to be done.
We're very much at a starting point of all the captains, or words. We're at a point now where like the baseline for finishing a map is level 85, 90 instead of being level
Didn't go too well.
50, 60. Thank you for capturing that, Captain.
Reinforcements.
Yeah, Allied commander, interesting. I mean, they can advance as much as they want, but it's not going to do anything. Anyway, right here.
Scatter like the wind.
So the bar has very much been increased because even though I haven't done any grinding, this whole DLC set is released with, all this DLC has been released with the notion that, hey, you bought the DLC for the game, or you bought the DLC for the game after we were done with it for like, after we were done with the DLC for like 5-6 months or something like that, or yeah, after we were done with the game for several months. Oh, and it's gonna pop up in a second, and it's gonna make me upset. Okay, that'll work. Roll this way. Dodge the spell.
Enemy commander is
There we go. And something will break. Everything will break. Then we double back the other way. How are we doing it overall? Oh, we're at the S rank already. All right. Hi, Rally Captain. Bye, Rally Captain. Good talk. We may have to have. We will definitely have a moment here where we have to stop and let. We have to 100% stop to let the big bad spawn. You threw me off my groove. Okay, that should handle it.
I came out on top.
I'm surprised I didn't have my armor break already for that just that tiny little attack, seeing as it does do that. There.
Mission complete.
Okay, no more shadows. Hey Anna, I stopped it. I did the thing.
Mission complete.
Anna, I did the thing. Can you show up? Wow, there's so many missions being complete. But hey, here's the other side of the coin now. Because we have so many units that are just beyond competent.
Ready to go shopping?
Oh, wait. Back. Am I standing right next to her?
Let's get to it.
No, okay, it's in that base.
Don't think for a minute
Because I have so
why
many
this
units that are 100 plus, like, we very much don't have to worry about completing S rank, like, at all. Like, ever. Ever again, anyway.
Against my tome, you cannot win. Mission started.
I've got some unfortunate news for you, Lynn. It's called Solkati.
I've received a report.
Which, have I? I don't know if I ever talked about.
The fort is ours.
I don't think I ever talked about, because again, Fire Emblem, I just call it Fire Emblem 7. I know it has an actual name. I don't remember what the name is. Am I going to be bothered to remember the name? No.
Victory is in sight.
The one thing I know about, Fire Emblem 7 is, Lynn's weapon is the Monikati when you get her. But you're not supposed to use it until unless you're taking out a boss character. I guess at some point in all the endeavors, she eventually gets Solkati, which is the weapon she's using right now. Which is just a better Monikati. Hi, Lind. Bad days, Lind. I'm sorry.
Mission complete.
And that's where that whole thought process ends. Just, hey, the 3 things I know about Fire Emblem. There you go. To which there's a handful of people who are like, man, why do you know so much? Why do you know, like, these 5 things about Fire Emblem? Well, 1, I like the character. I like the character in question. 2, oh, dang it, no S ranks. 1, I like the characters in question, so I study them. And 2, because I like the characters in question, that's why I study them. Oh boy, a new map.
Xander, grave news. The rebel army has been sighted east of Castle Dale. What? Blast.
Send word to the main army. We need reinforcements. We must crush them before they get too close.
Rebels? And Marth has arrived.
Martha's here. Oh, is my path blocked? My path is blocked. Awkward. Well, I mean, the flow with it. The flow Joe Gojo at this point. We have to redo this. For the other one. Sorry. Once again, I'm looking at things on the side. And just yeah. So anyway. Yeah. Dual specials butts. I gotta go grab somebody. But yeah, so again, I don't study a lot of Fire Emblem. I don't know very many characters. I'm surprised I know the names of the dozen I do know. And the stories I do know of 5 in total. But again, if I like a character enough, I very much will study everything about that character just because I like them. Again, I like Minerva. I like Minerva a lot. I like Minerva a lot. I like Lynn. Tiki is kind of like just a fill-in-the-blank character because everybody knows Tiki. And then the handful of other things that come along with being stuck in Fire Emblem Heroes jail for several years. Yes, I'm calling it Fire Emblem Heroes jail. No, you can't convince me to call it anything else. Suck it up if you don't like that I'm calling it Fire Emblem Heroes jail, because that's what it is. Where is... There we go. I think we got the other dragon in the mix. Yeah, we did. And Robin is now sauced. So let's get up into a base. Just stand in the middle. Well, stand sort of in the middle. Press a button, and hopefully it gives us the 75.
On it, Robin.
And they have unique dialogue here. Neat. All right, we're good.
I've received a report. No gets in my way. The mission's starting.
A Swordmaster effective against flying units. I don't have any. I do have a flying unit. I had to stop. I was about to say I don't have a flying unit. I have a flying unit. All right.
Let's get to it.
We're gonna speed. Now we get the speed run it. So defeat the shadows, and probably everybody else bolstering said shadows.
Excellent taste. Come back soon.
Which is gonna be a fun little warpath to go on. Shadow, shadow.
I see enemy reinforcements. The mission's starting.
And I have to go catch those shadows that are stomping towards my base.
I like those rocket markings.
God, it's gonna drive me nuts that I can't remember the name of Minerva's sister. Even though, much like everything else in Fire Emblem, she was a unit in Fire Emblem Heroes. She had a unique skill in Fire Emblem Heroes. She was the meta for the month and a half she was in Fire Emblem Heroes. Or for the month and a half she was featured in Fire Emblem Heroes, and then she got dumpstered like everybody else in Fire Emblem Heroes. Can you tell a pattern here? Like, I realize it's a gacha game, and that's the whole thing, is like they keep putting out the new shiny thing. It's like, hey, you should look at the new shiny.
The mission's starting.
You should look at the new shiny and spend real life money to get the new shiny. To which I say no.
Reinforcements.
No in intelligence systems, if that is your real moniker.
Go too well.
I am not going to I'm not going to spend upwards of $150 on 11 copies of a PNG every month and a half. Or sooner.
Scatter like the wind. Come, Father Sky.
Where'd the shadow go? I'm not here. Can't be seen. Fade. Fade into eternal darkness. We're gonna see Garnup again at some point, by the way. They can reappear. Anna, you.
What can
Well,
I do?
Anna, I need you to focus on the Sage, not the shadows, the Sage. And this is a Shadow Rally Captain.
What's up?
Make sure you focus on the Sage.
Got it.
Ready for orders. Understood.
I'm just telling them. Oop. I'm just telling them to attack the Rally Captain. I'll get there eventually, but I just gotta set everything in a row just so we make sure we actually get there and handle it. Okay,
I see enemy reinforcements.
there we go. That's handled. Now we can push forward.
Profit margins.
Now that we're done on the back foot, we can push forward. Oh, are they rally? Are they like literally rallying? Oh,
We've got to hurry.
rallying together. Okay, they defeated all the stages. So get rid of the Rally Captain. That should let us just jettison into completion. Yeah, they're playing happy music, so we're pretty much on the front foot, so to say. Hello. There we go. No more rally. You know, you can have fun with the shadows. I'm just gonna push forward towards whatever else is here that says that I have to stop it. Where's that priest? There it is. Robin, I know you're trying, but you know you're not gonna do it. Thanks for catching up to 5 minutes ago, by the way. There we go. And handled. Now what's this in back here? Nothing.
I like those profit margins.
Nothing but an eyesore. Can we
Those profit margins.
hurry up and get this over with over here, ladies?
Mission complete. I like those profit margins.
So that's all done. It is one more shadow.
Excellent.
2 more shadows, really.
Scatter like the wind.
Who have been weakened severely because no more rally captains. Oh, they are dead. Never mind. Or are they?
Mission complete.
Oh, no, they're not.
Mission complete. Forward is
This our base now? Yeah, it's our base now. Okay, I'm gonna start moving on towards the captain.
Fort is ours.
Well,
Fort is ours.
I would say I'm gonna do that, but I gotta make sure I. Yep.
Fort is ours.
Come here.
I see enemy reinforcements.
You gotta go.
I see enemy reinforcements.
Ow. Well, that works.
Let's do this. Let me do it.
What is? Oh, it's a summoner.
What's up?
Get the summoner. Bully the summoner.
Do. Leave it to me. Mission started. Mission complete.
Well, the shadows are dead, so I'm gonna move on towards.
Up, Sergeant.
I'm gonna see if I can just move into the enemy base proper while everybody else takes care of that.
For a moment, I'll lose this fight.
Yep, we're very much at this point already.
That's all clear. Are you sure you want to
All right.
do mission started?
All right, Lynn, you're not gonna live on a 2 combo this time. You're just going down to 1.
The mission started.
Uh,
I've received a report.
okay, that didn't count because the focus didn't stay on you. Man, you have a lot of defense for no good reason. And armor broken,
Good job, folks.
even though she was just broken. Linda's broken. Now, which one? I'll let you decide which is which. Still got the S rank, even though going for the memento and nothing else. One of these times I'll get that S rank. One of these times. More bangles. And Linda's in the picture. Well, yeah, because it's gonna be. I think it's. I gotta try to remember.
You a little better now.
I think in this first DLC pack, it is. It's basically like additional characters from Shadow Dragon. So Minerva, Navarre, and Lind are in this DLC pack of characters. I've already gone over before, but it's basically there's 3 characters in each DLC pack. There's 3 characters per DLC pack. There are 3 DLC packs, 9 maps total.
How's
We'll do one more, even though we'll do one more map here because this is very much going to take like no time. But yeah, there were 3 characters per DLC pack for 3 maps and all that jazz. So it does stand to reason that the illustrations would have all those characters. And hey, shocker, it's an arena. I didn't read, but whatever.
How's this?
It's a level 17. It's a level 17 arena. I ain't too worried.
Everyone ready?
Anyway, oh, you are all so. Oh wait. Well, I mean, you are all also still so incredibly dead.
Mission started.
Can you?
You were a worthy opponent. Not while I'm standing.
Where is? There it is. Oh, it's a mercenary.
You were a worthy
I was just like, wait,
opponent.
where's the what? And then I saw the what. But I guess double back to the. I guess my thoughts about the difficulty of this is going to double back, and I cut off that conversation a little bit, and I'll playtime talk about it now. Just remember that this is right now. This is what we're doing is DLC, and a lot of times DLC, at least back 10, 15 years ago, depending on when you're watching it and whenever you're watching this, or whenever you're watching this and whatever the actual release date of the game of this game was. Keep in mind that DLC for a game was 100% released based on how well the game's sales did. If a game sold well, it got more. If a game sold well, yeah, if a game sold well enough, that's what gave it the reason to give it DLC.
I came out on top.
Like there's no other fluff or guff to that at all. It's like if a game sold well, it got DLC. Not like nowadays where it's like, hey, we're gonna put DLC out for a game because it has this brand name. It will sell the DLC just by existing as the brand name.
Mission complete.
God, well.
I see enemy reinforcements.
Anyway, we have. I mean, I just do not care. I just do not care. Fight me. Please, actually fight me.
Mission started. You were a worthy
There.
opponent.
I'm surprised that all connected because that was a Build-A-Bear combo up in the air there. But anyway, to finish that thought, because I keep forgetting to finish it. So a lot of times when back in the day making DLC, you know, you had time to do a bunch of grinding. So back then, I did obsessively grind up levels in this game because this was my game that I loved at that point, and I wasn't doing top 10s videos every year, so I couldn't so I could actually just play like 5 games a year and be okay with it. But I did grind this game, and I did get up to level 100. I got close to the level cap when I played this game back in the day without the DLC in tow. And but even then, I do have memories of coming into the DLC missions here. I do have memories of coming into the DLC missions here. Some of the DLC missions were just like, oh yeah, like I'm level 110. I'm going into a mission that's level 9, that has level 90, which is scary, but I think I can handle it because it's level 110. Yeah, you have 1 unit. You have 1 unit. Oh, I thought somebody spawned. You have 1 unit on a map this size, and then there's 3 enemy units up here in this corner we're standing, and then 3 enemy units in the lower right corner where we don't even have any business going in this configuration of interdimensional space. Don't let anybody don't let any bases die. Don't let any enemies stay alive for longer than don't let any enemies stay alive longer than 30 seconds. So even me, having Frederick as my primary character and the fact that he moved fast, I still could not keep up with the demands of the game and had to grind beyond the old level cap or whatever I was at by the time I started getting those missions. So we very much have increased the difficulty of the game overall. We are very much like have set the bar and increased the cap to an all new high. We have very much set the bar and the cap to an all new high. There is no goofing about with this one. There's no goofing about with all this now. We can't just for a lot of this stuff, can't just simply walk in and hope to win. Enemy overthrow, huh? God damn it! You know what? If you're gonna fight me like this, we're gonna fight like this. There. Because I know there's not going to be many times to see everybody's armor breaking animation. Try and get quick glimpses of it wherever we can. Although I don't remember if it unlocks it as a costume. We should see. Maybe at the end of this episode, once we're done with the arena, once we're done with this, we'll actually go look in the Convoy and see if it is an additional costume now that we're armor breaking some people and seeing them pop up. Possibility. I mean, you don't got to worry about some of them. Because armor break. Armor counts as clothing. Yes, I'm looking at semantics and all that jazz.
I must find shelter.
I've spiraled and I've run out of things to comment about. And again, I could leave right now. That's the S rank, but we're not doing that. Oh my god, stop. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Hold on, get out of that corner. You might want to learn to yield, Hinoka. There. Hinoka, you're ruining my tracking. There we go. That's who I want to fight. Alright, Hinoka. Alright, Hinoka. Here's the problem. You're still alive. Summon your help. 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 I'm bored. Summon your help. Please, summon your help. I can't do this weird little dodge game for... I can only do this weird little... I can't do this weird little dodge game for so long, Hinoka. Can't? Can? Whatever. I can do the can. Really? Iago. Really? I'm done here. Nah, I'm not gonna let you get the light of... See the light of day. We're done here. Oh. How did Iago live that? You don't want to be saved by that, Norian. That Norian's stinky.
Mission complete.
I'm not even going with like childhood name calling. That's just an apt description of Iago. He's stinky.
I like those profit margins.
Hey, we're done here. I'm leaving.
We won! Yeah!
Open the combat doors. I'm done here.
Well done. This usually happens when I quit playing.
And also, because it's such a low level, we're not going to get anything special here. So, we might not see a lot of those, you know, bonus rank things for until we actually start fighting, like, you know, more level 80 characters that are hiding up around here. So, but anyway, like I said, we'll take a moment here, hop in the convoy, and see if armor breaking someone does actually let you... If you break someone, it actually does unlock it as a costume. Just out of curiosity. No, it does not. Because there's many characters I've done this to. I gotta check. Yep, nope, there's nothing. There's nothing like that here. So, everyone, I do want to thank you all so much for watching this episode of Fire Emblem Warriors. Come back next time, we will continue the assault on, I guess, Castle Macedon? I can only... actually, it probably isn't the Castle Macedon. It's probably just some random fort out in the middle of nowhere. I'll see you folks next time. Take care. Hey, thank you for watching. If you want to see more of this game, you can find the series playlist right up here. Also, the algorithm thinks that you'll like this other video of mine. And lastly, if you want to keep up to date on when I upload anything new, click on this icon above me. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.